Good evening and welcome to Eastern Kentucky University's Spring 2026 commencement. Carrying the banner for the College of Business is Savannah Cantrell, who is earning a Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing. Carrying the banner for the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science is Mia Thomas, who is earning a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice. Leading the platform party today is Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Sarah Ziegler, followed by members of EKU's President's Cabinet and Board of Regents. Also marching with the platform party is the Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Tom Martin, the Dean of the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science, Dr. Derek Paulson, Dr. Tanley Wasson, Senior Vice President for Student Success, Engagement, and Opportunity. EKU Board of Regents Chair Mike Eves, Vice Chair Alan Long, Regents Teresa Hale, Edwin Orange, Laura Babbage, Dr. Lynette Noblet, Lori Cooksey, Garth Bussell, Ashley Ward, Kaylin Scott, and Aaron Barker. Today's student speaker is Kira Mills from the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science. And carrying the mace is the chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Matthew Howell. Lastly, and leading our commencement ceremony, the 14th president of Eastern Kentucky University, Dr. David T. McFadden. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the presentation of the national colors and the singing of our national anthem, And My Old Kentucky Home. Please remain standing until the guard has exited the floor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. This summer the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folk roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for our old Kentucky home. For our old Kentucky home, far away.
Graduates and guests, please welcome Eastern Kentucky University President, Dr. David T. McFadden.
Good evening and welcome to the campus beautiful at Eastern Kentucky University. To our parents, families, and friends, members of the Board of Regents, distinguished guests, faculty, and staff, thank you for joining us today to celebrate our 2026 graduates. Today, we will formally confer 1,631 bachelor's degrees and 53 associate degrees for a total of 1,684 degrees. Today's graduates include many who have achieved academic distinction. We're proud of all of those who are graduating with honors, but at this time, I would like to recognize three groups. If you would, please hold your applause till all groups have been recognized. Would those who are graduating from our honors program as honors scholars please stand? Would those who are graduating summa cum laude please stand? Would those who are graduating magna cum laude and cum laude please stand? And now, would those graduates who are members of EKU's highest multidisciplinary honor society, Phi Kappa Phi, also stand? Let's recognize these outstanding graduates. You may be seated. This next group of students has a very special meaning for me because, like them, I was the first in my family to graduate from college right here at Eastern Kentucky University. Pioneering a new path brings unique challenges, and I commend our first-generation college graduates for their dedication and their perseverance. I would now like to ask all the candidates who are the first in their families to earn a college degree to please stand and let us recognize you. You may be seated. Commencement is not simply a time of celebration for our graduates, but also a time to celebrate for each of you who have contributed to their success. At this time, I ask the following to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Will the parents of the candidate for graduation please stand and remain standing? Will the spouses and partners of the candidates please stand? Will the grandparents of the candidates please stand? And now will the children and other family members of the candidates who've come to support them today please stand. Graduates, let's recognize this outstanding group of individuals. You may be seated. I would now like to ask the faculty and staff who have instructed and served these candidates to please stand and be recognized for your service to this graduating class. You may be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our Student Government Association President and Student Regent, Aaron Barker, to bring remarks on behalf of the student body. Aaron.
Thank you, President McFadden. Good evening. It's a pleasure to stand here today and to look out and see so many familiar faces and true friends. Today is a special day for all of you. It's a day that celebrates your work, your perseverance, and the countless moments that brought you to this very milestone. But before you cross this stage today and move your tassel, let me take you back for a moment, back to the beginning of your journey at Eastern Kentucky University. You've just moved in, your families and friends said their goodbyes, and then you realized for the first time that you were alone, in a new place, full of new people. If you're anything like me, you were a little bit scared, and honestly, all I could think was, what do I do now? But look around, you made it. Now you're surrounded by families, loved ones, faculty, staff, and are now what are some of the best friends that you will ever have. When I first became student body president, I had the chance to speak to the incoming freshmen right as they began their journey at Eastern Kentucky University. As excited as I was to speak to them, I was also very nervous. What do I tell thousands of students staring me in the eyes who had no idea who I was until that very moment? Something that might inspire them, and something that they hopefully wouldn't forget. But then it hit me. Tell all of them something that no one ever told me when I was in their shoes. Today, I want to share that same advice with each and every one of you, because now more than ever, I believe it's just as important at the end of your chapter as it was at the beginning of theirs. Always put yourself out there. Lean into every opportunity that comes your way. Be open to new possibilities, and be bold in everything that you do. No matter what your time at EKU has looked like, the ups and downs, the late nights, the early mornings, the good grades, maybe a couple bad grades, today and in this very moment, you are standing on the edge of new possibility. When it all comes to an end this evening and you cross this stage in just a few moments, one thing is for certain. You're a colonel forever. I speak for all of us here at EKU when I say we cannot wait to see where you go and who each and every one of you become. Thank you. This evening, we welcome an exceptional member of the graduating class selected to present the Student Commencement Address. Today, that honor belongs to Kira Mills, who is earning a Bachelor of Science in Emergency Medical Care from the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science. Graduates and guests, it is my honor and privilege to introduce this evening's student speaker and my dear friend, Kira Mills.
Hello, class of 2026. Before we get started, I want you to think back to a moment in your college journey when you thought you might fail. Today, I'm going to tell you about the moment I thought would end my college career. Because the moment I thought was my biggest failure actually became my favorite failure. Commencement is full of celebration, and it should be, but it's easy to forget how much it took to get here. Not just academically, but mentally and personally. 5 years ago, I started college 2 weeks late after Army training. I quickly fell behind. I eventually stopped going to class. I stopped turning in assignments, And by midterms that semester, my GPA was a 1.6. I was failing. I convinced myself college just wasn't for me. So I emailed the dean of students, and it went something like this. To whom it may concern, I regret to inform you that I am dropping out of college. I don't really know how this process works, but I am done. Thank you for your time. She asked to meet with me. I was reluctant, but boy, am I glad I agreed. Instead of giving me the confirmation that college was indeed not for me, she said, "You are not dropping out of college. I believe in you. So let's figure this out." At that point, I didn't even believe in myself, but she did. She connected me with academic support and mentors like Dr. Ashley Sweat, Dr. Star Winsel, Jamie Roberts, and others who didn't just see my GPA, they saw my potential. They encouraged me to seek help through resources like the Student Success Center, set healthy boundaries, and believe in myself again. And that belief was enough. I stayed, and staying changed the direction of my life. I came to EKU as a Homeland Security major, planning to pursue a career in federal law enforcement. So I earned my EMT license just to strengthen that path. After all, everyone wants someone that can save their life on their team, right? But just 3 days into what was supposed to be a temporary EMT job, I responded to one of the most devastating car accidents of my career. In that moment, I remember freezing. It wasn't just fear, it was the realization that I didn't have the confidence to make a decision or know how to help my team or the person in front of me. I didn't have the knowledge to fully grasp what was happening, and I felt like I failed my patient and my team. And despite every effort from our team, our patient died shortly after arriving to the hospital. Standing there, I made a quiet promise to myself. Never again would I allow myself to be unprepared when someone needed me most. Never again would I question whether I had the skills, the knowledge, or the confidence to make a difference when it mattered most. So I changed my major to emergency medical care and committed to becoming a paramedic. And shortly after earning my license, the words, "We've got a pulse," echoed throughout the room while working my first cardiac arrest as a now brand new paramedic. A heart that wasn't beating started beating again. And none of that would have happened if I hadn't failed first. Failed in the path I originally chose and been brave enough to change direction. At the time, almost dropping out felt like my biggest failure. But now, it's my favorite failure. Because failure did not end my story, it rewrote it. So that's my challenge to you, class of 2026. Somewhere in your future, failure is coming. Maybe in your first job, your first leadership role, or the first time doubt creeps in and you wonder if you've got what it takes. And when that failure comes, embrace it. Because failure does not disqualify you. It refines you. It redirects you. And it may lead you exactly where you're meant to go. So, as you step into whatever comes next, find your own favorite failure. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never learning from it. Look around this room. Those failures you thought about at the beginning, they didn't stop you because you're still here. You did it. Congratulations, class of 2026. It's been an honor to share this journey with you. You did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kira. We will now proceed with the formal conferring of degrees on our graduates. Candidates, as your degree category is called, please stand and remain standing until the final group is called. President McFadden, Dean Martin will present candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Business.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Business please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees in the College of Business please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, these candidates have been approved by the faculty, and I present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
President McFadden, Dean Paulson will present candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees in the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, these candidates have been approved by the faculty, and I present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Will all other candidates for baccalaureate degrees please stand and remain standing? Will all other candidates for associate degrees please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, with the recommendation of the faculty, the deans and I present these candidates to you for the conferring of their degrees.
The culmination of years of hard work and dedication becomes tangible during this important moment. Your family, friends, and mentors, joined with the faculty and officers of this great institution, proudly celebrate all that you have achieved here today. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Kentucky University, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you the appropriate degree and do hereby vest each of you with the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Once verified by final grades, your diploma will be confirmed and acknowledged by the Great Seal of Eastern Kentucky University. At this time, graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left, and congratulations, class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated.
At this time, will the college staff please escort the degree candidates to the stage? Candidates, as your name is called, you will cross the stage to receive your diploma and return to your seats. We ask that you remain seated after you receive your diploma until the conclusion of today's ceremony, when you recess as a graduating class. Let's take a moment to recognize the remarkable class of 2026. Our graduates come from 20 countries, 41 states, and 106 counties across Kentucky. Each one brings a unique story, perspective, and journey that has led them to this important milestone. The class of 2026 reflects a wide range of life experiences, with graduates ranging in age from 18 to 72. This is a powerful reminder that the pursuit of education has no single path. Notably, 46% of this class are the first in their families to earn a degree. This achievement represents not only personal success, but also a lasting legacy for generations to come. As the #1 military-friendly institution in the United States, we are proud to celebrate the 267 military-affiliated students who are also graduating today. We congratulate each and every one of our graduates and look forward to celebrating with them as they cross the stage. So let's give them one more round of applause. And now for the class of 2026. Cody Ray Sargent. Richard James Sims, cum laude. Dominic Caleb Bachardo, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Jacob Tyler Strunk. Connor Lee Engel. Aiden Michael Weeks. Will Dawson Harden, magna cum laude. Taylor Brooke Cross. Evan Christian Bennett. Alexander Reagan Mayer, summa cum laude. Davion L. Ramirez, cum laude. Alex Jason Schrager. Carter James McCune. Jackson Lawrence Hornback, magna cum laude. Chloe Grace Wilder. Zane Anthony Hatfield. Grayson Benjamin Eves, cum laude. Morgan P. Keith, summa cum laude. Elijah Scott Kimber, magna cum laude. Aaron Moreno Minter, magna cum laude. Nicholas Edward DiMichelle. Ashton C. Morgan, cum laude. Jeffrey Ryan Keith, magna cum laude. David Michael Stapleton. Kira L. Mills, magna cum laude. Ethan Cross. Jack Thomas Morgan. Jonathan L. Webb, magna cum laude. Brandon M. Hester, cum laude. Jaden Lamar Myrick. Caitlin Reed Sarcione. Karen Renee Bosley. Guinevere Elise Brower. Michael Joseph Condon Jr., cum laude. Riley Alexander Killam, summa cum laude. John H. Cameron, cum laude. Marissa Ann Fisher, cum laude. Savannah Lachey Cantrell. Mia Elise Thomas, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Alicia Jean Jarvis. Anna Faye Whitfield, cum laude. Maggie Grace Royalty. Dulce Dominguez, cum laude. Brooklyn R. Hudson, magna cum laude. Journey Nicole Humphreys, cum laude. Nola Magdalene Lewis.
Yes, sir, Nola? Yeah! Yeah!
Diarco Mason Jackson, cum laude. Delaney Ray Linder, magna cum laude. Chloe Ashton Park, summa cum laude. Olivia Brooke Owens, summa cum laude. Sidanon Sitanonuth, cum laude. Tristan Kidd Kniff, magna cum laude. Lucas Aaron Eder, cum laude. Isaac Martin Abeta, magna cum laude. Brittany Gail Ann Fowler, magna cum laude. Kelly Renee Hunt, magna cum laude. Cody Austin Cantor, cum laude. John Foster Moeller. Mason Connor Wiley. Elijah Grayson Brown, cum laude. John Perry Hopkins, magna cum laude. Darren Mayfield Jr., magna cum laude. Chris Joseph DeBatz, magna cum laude. Brady Philip Dalrymple, summa cum laude. Brendan T. Chafin, summa cum laude. John Robert Benson. Travis Ethan Smith. Austin Patrick Miller. Brandon Lee Deering. Colin Joseph McGowan. Brett Joseph Paglo. Zachary Vincent Davies. Scott Philip Whitney, magna cum laude. Michael Scott Hagan. Jamie Lynn Peters. Darren Blake Muncie. Jacob D. Haas, magna cum laude, honor scholar. Boone Gerard Deppenbrock, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Jessica Lynn DeLatz. Davis Farrow Boone, cum laude. Eric Robert Scheidecker, summa cum laude. George Randall Krebs, cum laude. Ian Stone, summa cum laude. Emily Jasmine Stone. Stephanus Rudolph Lemmer, magna cum laude. Morgan Francis Middleton, magna cum laude. Corey Joseph Brown, magna cum laude. Jacob Michael Swift, magna cum laude. Logan Thomas Dawson. Trevor Vernon Wade Burrow, magna cum laude. Hunter Eric Wayne West, magna cum laude. Jordan Tyler Watson, summa cum laude. Connor Ray Fraley, magna cum laude. Brittany Nicole Gibson. Holly Suttles Johnson. Christopher Dwight Block. Kelly Shane Morgan, M. Spike. J.D. Shane Pluvier, summa cum laude. Carmen Page Milberg, magna cum laude. Danis Grahovich. Isaac Robert Nash, cum laude. Bryce Dale Hamilton, cum laude. Ethan Nicholas Groves, magna cum laude. Matthew Nolan Tipton. Melissa Leanne Riley, summa cum laude. Rebecca Ann Rock. Sawyer Blake Gambo. Jalen Dustin Coomer. Natalie Jane Abner, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Deshay Conley. James Eugene Penley II. Gabrielle Madison Pointer, magna cum laude. Michaela Grace Morin. Travis Lee Stevens. Justice Italy Weiser. Jessica Atwood Campbell. James Alexander Shawn. Morgan Jewel Larison. Rebecca Rose DeMore, summa cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Holder, summa cum laude. Lucas Clay Mills, magna cum laude. John D. Langdon, magna cum laude. Elijah Wolf. Allison G. Martin. Emily Dawn Maupin, magna cum laude. Savannah Jalen Gray, magna cum laude, honors scholar. Victoria June Adams, cum laude. Emily Nicole Hacker. Holly A. Blanchett. Adriana Marie Galzetti, magna cum laude. Molly Rose Howard. Justin Kyle McClurg, magna cum laude. Tatiana Y. Hardesty. Atticus Ethan Thompson. Lonnie Lee Martin, magna cum laude. Brexton Skylar Hall. Kylie Josephine Vaughn, cum laude. Jacob Thomas Tapscott. Ethan Jacob Warren, magna cum laude. Carter Edward Atkins, magna cum laude. Mark Andrew Whistler, summa cum laude. Zachary S. Burr. Jessica L. Ross, magna cum laude. Sydney Lauren King, magna cum laude. James Berkeley Adwell. Rachel Hope Yeomans, cum laude. Catherine R. Blumenshine. Catherine Jordan Bell, magna cum laude. Kay Cheryl Janae Sutherland. Lacey Dawn Sorrell. Zoe Catherine Mollett, summa cum laude. Tanaya Bruchet Seals, magna cum laude. Brianna Lynn Bentley, cum laude. Raina L. Meacham, magna cum laude. Catherine R. Dickin, magna cum laude. Douglas Evan Kushner, cum laude. Caleb Porter Jacobs. Andrew Jordan Batto, cum laude. Dylan Montgomery Parker. Joseph DeWayne Henry, cum laude. Josue Flores Gonzalez. Rebecca J. Rees, magna cum laude. Sarah E. Hallman, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Leanna Brooke Puckett. Jason Rayleigh Coyle, summa cum laude. Alvin Ivan Magdaleno. John Salinas Valdivia. Aiden Mars. Gabe Harrison Rogers. Jack Robert James. Logan Wolf. Connor Daniel Arroyo. Dalton Ray Cox, magna cum laude. Cadence Nicole Kaiser. Jennifer Amber Brennan, magna cum laude. Arabella Sky Davison. Taryn Elise Stone. Autumn Mackenzie Davidson. Garrett Patrick Croak, cum laude. Jared Isaiah Sutton, summa cum laude. Maria Lonnie Ellen Bennett, summa cum laude. Jack Stephen Jurin, summa cum laude. Stacy Nicole Ward, magna cum laude. Dakota Neal Sutton. Houston Ann Siegel, summa cum laude. Colin L. Hewitt, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Faulkner, cum laude. Anna Grace Michaels, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Stamper, summa cum laude. Caitlin K. Henson, cum laude. Madison Ray Whitehouse. Kyle Edward Ellsbury. Jacob Michael Johnston. Brigham Ray Yinger, magna cum laude. John Bryant Rhodes. Griffin Bradley Parrish. Dane Garrett Scott. Jacob Cole Talbert. Carson Gregory Quiggins. Cody Travis Maggard, cum laude. Jacob Logan Huff, cum laude. Zachary Brian Wentz, summa cum laude. Lainey Brooke Campbell. Mary Keen Mars. Alanis N. Matthews. Abigail Elizabeth Rimgale. Whitney Nicole Hatter, magna cum laude. Jonathan Ryan Osterman. Cassidy Marie Ball. Amanda Grace Huff, summa cum laude. Bridget Lee Lovin, cum laude. Bethany Nicole Wilson, cum laude. Caleb Stevens. Preston Connor Green, magna cum laude. Jonathan Samuel Adkins, cum laude. Catherine Grace Winters, magna cum laude. Nolan Miller King. William W. Jennings V. Douglas Craig Pierre Jr., cum laude. William Clay Heisel. Ethan Ray Frazier. Scott Michael Brown. Shaylin Marie Hopkins. Erin Helena Boyd, magna cum laude. Lillian Page Streitenberger. Madison Erica Soline. Brandy Marie Wilson, summa cum laude. Dylan Jeffrey Hall. Luke P. Straub, summa cum laude. Thomas Francis Devereaux IV. Ben David DeWalt, cum laude. James Quentin Thacker. Noah Bradley Metcalf. Jared Daniel Cook. Emily Sue Wagoner. Riker Jackson Sexton, summa cum laude. Garrick P. Sexton. William Camden Robertson. Christopher Evan Floro. Alexis Cormadine Bracken, magna cum laude. William Thomas Canterbury, summa cum laude. Ethan Harris Shoemate. Matthew Winters, summa cum laude. Leanne Dawn Dotson, cum laude. Braxton Cole Shields. Jonah Frank Talent, magna cum laude. Chloe Collins, summa cum laude. Ty Michael Neese. Jessica Baker. Zachary Lawrence Sackett. Trenton James Moulton, cum laude. Kevin Allen Thomas, cum laude. Zoe Ray Hammond, summa cum laude. Kagan Alexis Wells, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Ann Riley. Brooklyn Elizabeth Feltner. Parker Scott Gallion, cum laude. Megan Reese Evans. Madison A. Westwater. Kennedy Taylor Lee. Cameron Marie Williams. Michaela Catherine Waters. Isaac Matthew Deaton, magna cum laude. Bryce Alexander Kirk, magna cum laude. Dean Joseph Byers. Ethan David Height. Elijah K. Justice, cum laude. Andrew Tate Ashby, cum laude. Carson J. McKeon. Braden T. Kettenring, magna cum laude. Allison Rose Whitaker. Allie R. Skidmore, cum laude. Matthew David Johns, magna cum laude. Hayden Connor Dick, summa cum laude. Colton E. Price. Seth Everett Davis, magna cum laude. Jet Dakota Porter. Austin Dean Wyatt. Jackson Tyler Holt, cum laude. Joshua Donovan Gerard. Kaylee Marie Davis. Trayson Christopher Mulder. Landon Paul Knuckles, cum laude. Logan C. Kidwell. Isabella Aline Murphy. Anna Catherine Murphy. Elizabeth Mary Faulkner. Haley R. Wagner. Bella Ray Huser. Jesus Omar Lopez, cum laude. Brenna Dawn Barkley. Olivia Delilah Arthur. Sydney Lane Marie, summa cum laude. Abigail F. Cherry, summa cum laude. Serena Marie Taylor. Samantha Ray Franzen, cum laude. Lucas Todd Reynolds. Paige Grayson Peel, cum laude. Sophie S. Whitmer, magna cum laude. Carson C. White, summa cum laude. Luke A. Coleman, cum laude. Seth M. Murray. Pancho Villa Zaragoza. Colby Dane Conrad. Jackson Thomas Hanner, cum laude. Elizabeth Jo Kay, magna cum laude, honor scholar. Madeline Holt Lynette, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Tanner John Schenk. Max William McCain. Clayton Robert Hughes. Andrew Christopher Wilhite. Travis R. Koger. Caleb Andrew Johnson. Landon C. Gentry, cum laude. Drew Richard Hale, cum laude. Sydney Grace Deering, magna cum laude. Amanda Page Catters, summa cum laude. Reagan Faith Spivey, magna cum laude. Hunter Stephen Robinson. Cole Nicholas Ramey, magna cum laude. Morgan Tyler Smith. Owen Alexander, summa cum laude. LeBlanc Maswa Kapudi. Charlene Brock, cum laude. Christopher Patrick Lanier, magna cum laude. Leonard Addison Whalen. Caleb Joseph Schlaster. Jackson Allen House, magna cum laude. Blake Patrick York, magna cum laude. Ashley Yair Alvor. John Lewis Denny IV. Peter Wesley Sparrow Jr. Preston Allen Reynolds. Peter Joseph Igizo. Ethan Scott Conan, magna cum laude. Hudson Davis White, magna cum laude. Lawson Tate Hill. Charles Reagan Tucker, cum laude. Samantha Joy Hooper, magna cum laude. Michaela Brooke Jones. Muna Al-Shamdan. Audrey Rose Clarkson, magna cum laude. Faith Margaret Adams. Kelsey Alexis Howard, cum laude, honor scholar. Cynthia Ann Rosnowski, summa cum laude. Wyatt R. McElfresh, magna cum laude. Noah Michael Schmidt. Braden Michael Faust, magna cum laude. William Allen Chinook, magna cum laude. Jacob Aaron Mobley, cum laude. Abigail Grace Vaca, magna cum laude. Parker Wayne Sellers. Elizabeth Renee Christoph. Cassie Mann Mears, summa cum laude. Thomas Howard. Savannah Jo Gilbert. Jordan Carroll Shell. Asia Divine Folsenby, summa cum laude. Landon Matthew Hensley. Carter T. Stivers. Samuel Ike Weiss. Sawyer McKay Boone. Garrett Christopher Seibert. Cameron James Darnold. Christopher Brian Gano. Clayton Eugene Holden. Matthew Harmon. Sawyer James Alley. Elijah Paulison. Dalton Philip Gibbons, cum laude. Sean D. Robinson. Jaden Cade Robinson. Calvin Lynn Ryan. Casey Thompson Hawes. Luke Nicholas Corey. Ashton Lloyd Chadwell Roberts. Gavin T. Gossage. Dylan Neal Jasper. Nathaniel David Fear. Emma Michelle Corey, cum laude. James Andrew Phipps. Lane Allen Nevitt, magna cum laude. Caleb Thomas Murphy. Madison Nicole Carilla. Giovanni Daniel Coronado, summa cum laude. Samantha Angelina Robertson. Zach David Russell. Gregory Lamont Brown Jr., cum laude. Connor J. Casey, cum laude. Laura Jane Jones, summa cum laude. Alondra Aguirre Aceves, cum laude. Andrea Kathleen Callahan. Caitlin Michelle McIntosh, summa cum laude. Cameron Dakota Williamson. Carly Malin Nicole Brown. Braxton Nicoma Baptiste. Madison Jade Payne. Caitlin B. Reardon. Isabella Claire Fulmer. Faye Jean Briggs, cum laude. Lincoln Paul Hammond. Zane Connor Mullins, summa cum laude. Daniel James Byerly, cum laude. Diego Preston Perdomo Jacobs, magna cum laude. Michael Everett Samuel Mullinix, cum laude. Braden Rudolph Fiorenza Garten, magna cum laude. Macy Jean Tiki, magna cum laude. Tyler David Syra, magna cum laude. Jayla Faith Garrett, summa cum laude. Seth Aaron Hall, summa cum laude. Caitlin Ray Cully, magna cum laude. Irie Jane Perul Bundekas. Kaya Michelle Olson, cum laude. Ruben Joseph Jasinski, summa cum laude. Ariel Grace Niemeyer. Jesus Mata Garcia. Tristan James Ver. Elias Scott Phipps. Andrew M. Nelson. Ryan Thomas Johnson. Andrew Scott Moore, cum laude. Rory Joseph Kucera. Elijah Noel Montalvo. Thomas David White, cum laude. Om Jatendra Kumar, summa cum laude. Romeo Elfing Navarro, summa cum laude. Pepe Moraes Malagaria, summa cum laude. Adrian Contreras Sr. Mary Lou Cote, cum laude. Zatina. Anna Marie Zatina, cum laude. Jacques Ngondu Sakai. Kevin Reyes Mosquera, cum laude. Brendan Lee Wiles. Ronan Lewis Kalauti. Deidre Lee Ann Wassel. Nicholas Gerard Vandenberg. Kaylee Michelle White, cum laude. Chloe J.C. Hall, cum laude. Faustin Mugisha. Elijah Mackenzie Kurt, summa cum laude. Taylor Marie Goldthorpe. Claire Elise Goki. Alexis Faith Rao, magna cum laude. Matthew Charles Fortune, magna cum laude. Lily Angeline Norman, magna cum laude. Kieran James Tyrer, summa cum laude. Russell Gessner Moore. Sydney R. Wheeler, summa cum laude. Evie Marisha Sapp, magna cum laude. Melissa Aline Worley. Elizabeth Peyton Jurgensen. Mallory Taylor James. Damari Latrice King. Shelby C. Denny. Braden Michael Barclay, magna cum laude. Gavin Shane Bloom. Ivy Kayla Kakande. Felix Manuel Van Camper. Abdul Mohsen Mohammed Al Anani. Abdul Malek Abdullah Al Sanin, cum laude. Blake E. Bactus. Kelly Ray White, cum laude. Alice Grace Quinn, cum laude. Marley Clazia Jabbar. Lexus Aria Patricio Brights, magna cum laude. Wesley Keith Isaacs, cum laude. James K. Asher, magna cum laude. Avery Jean Slaughter.
I can't call you. See you.
Aki Kalam Chuyung, summa cum laude. Amelia May Rodriguez. Morgan Andrea Petraska, magna cum laude. Maria Jose Valles. Cynthia Nicole Percival. Micah James Harold. You too. Jordan Elise Varner. Luke Holton Lush, summa cum laude. Ethan Taylor Hollifield, magna cum laude. Juliette Rose Cabral, cum laude. Alicia Shaylee Cole. Austin Dennis Moore Sr. Maisha Marianne McFadden. Melissa de la Caridad Rodriguez Cortinas. Shania Marie Hawkins, cum laude. Natalie Grace Brummett, magna cum laude.
Let's give one more round of applause for all of our graduates. As we near the end of commencement, I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you today. Today is more than a celebration, it's a recognition of the future that lies ahead. During your time at EKU, you have grown, you've adapted, and you've persevered. You've gained knowledge, you've built relationships, and you've discovered your strengths. These experiences and this moment will shape the life that you choose. You now have earned a distinction held by fewer than 37% of Americans and less than 7% of the world as you have achieved your college degree. A college degree creates opportunities. It guides your path, whether you pursue a career, further your education from here, or something not yet imagined. Know that you are prepared to step into your future with purpose. At EKU, every path is made possible. Each of you took a unique path to get to this point. And while you may have the next few steps mapped out, your path forward will include turns you can't yet see. What matters is not that the path is perfect, but that you continue moving forward with curiosity, resilience, and a commitment to making a difference. Today, you continue a proud tradition, joining more than 100,000 living alumni. At this time, I am happy to welcome you formally to the EKU International Alumni Association Class of 2026. From this day forward, your success becomes a part of EKU's success, just as EKU will remain a part of yours. We are proud to be connected to what you will do next and the mark you will leave on the world. Wherever your path takes you, near or far, we hope you stay connected to your Colonel family. As you begin the journey ahead, do so with confidence. You are prepared, you are capable, and the world needs exactly what you have to offer. Congratulations, Class of 2026. At this time, I'd like to take a point of presidential privilege, if I could. I'm going to ask our Vice Chair of the Board of Regents, Alan Long, to stand, if he would. Alan Long was appointed to the Board of Regents in 2014 at Eastern Kentucky University. He has served unwaveringly his dedication for the past 12 years to the work of this institution. Over that time, he has taken part in countless commencement ceremonies, celebrating the successes of generations of EKU graduates. Today's ceremony marks the final commencement of his second term as a board member. Alan, I want to personally thank you for your steadfast service to this institution, to our students, to our community, to our mission. Your leadership, your commitment, and your care for EKU have left a lasting impact. While you will be greatly missed in this role, we know we'll see you on the sidelines cheering for the Colonels, and we know that your legacy of support, of service, is felt for many years to come. Thank you for your service. As we conclude, I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to thank our School of Music and our talented EKU Symphony Orchestra for their outstanding contributions to today's ceremony. And I would like to thank the many faculty and staff who have made your day a most exceptional day. Let's give them a big round of applause.
As the recessional begins, please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have left the floor. Now for one last time, let us recognize with a hearty round of applause Eastern Kentucky University's newest graduates.